Okay, we will see how to write into a file. I renamed my create one into file write. Okay, I'm using the same thing. I'll create a new one called ABC. I'm creating a new file called ABC. Now you have just created a file. So now you will have to write into the file. Writing into, as usual, we will be using the data input stream. Data input stream, DIN is equal to new, Control C, Control V. You are taking in data from the keyboard, system.in, system.in. Okay. Now what I'm planning to do is, on my command prompt, I will be going on giving data. I will be going on giving data. So I'll give while true, do some things. Okay. While true, I'll give an SOP. I'll give an SOP. Enter data into the file. Enter data into the file. Okay. Now, on my command prompt, I've entered some data. Now I need to read in. Now, whatever I read, I will read it as a string. Okay. So I'll just do some declarations over here. String data. Okay. String data. So I'm going to read in my data. I'll give data is equal to, I'm reading it through my input stream, din dot. I'm reading the line. I'm reading the whole line of data. So I will be giving read line. Okay. Now, enter data into the file. I'll even give a termination condition. Enter, let's say hash. Enter hash to stop. Enter hash to stop. Okay. So I'll give if, otherwise, I'll have to go on entering data. Okay. So I'll write if data is equal to hash, if data equals hash, if data equals to hash, no, I'll have to stop. Data equals, my brackets are okay. Yeah. Whenever I enter hash, finish it off. So I'll give a break. I will give it a break. Otherwise, I will have to write it into my file. Write it into my file. My file output stream, I've given it as F out. I've given my file output stream as F out. So I'll write over here, F out into my file, write. Into my file, write. Write what? Write the data. Write the data which I have read, the data which, read line, camel case. Okay, the data which I have read, write it onto my file output stream. How do I write it? I get bytes by bytes, and then I will write it into my file. Okay, so once I finished all the business, I close my file. I close my file. That will do. Okay, I'll give test 1, 2, 3 because that is the file which I have. Test 1, 2, 3. I'll save my program. File, save as file, write dot Java. Okay, writing onto a file. Writing onto a file. Okay, I'll save my program. I'll run my program. That was a close to perfect program. I'll run my program. Java file write. Okay, they're telling me to enter data. Okay, I'll just give some data. Rajagiri 1, 2, 3. I'll enter some, I can go on entering until I give a hash. So I've told in my program, whenever you encounter a hash, please terminate. Okay, so that was my program. Let me open up my file. Okay, I did have something called test 1, 2, 3. I'll give a refresh. Okay. Oh, there's a problem. Look here. Just a minute. Okay. Now look here. Can you see all the data which I've entered? Rajagiri. I entered Rajagiri. Then I entered. Okay. Now look here. I did enter Rajagiri. Then I entered some numbers. And then I gave special characters. Now a problem which you see over here is everything came in a single line. But I gave it as different lines. We'll just do a small modification. My carriage returns and my next line weren't caught. Okay. So let's take care of our program once again. Okay. You read in the data. Okay. And then you are writing it onto your file. Now, together with writing each and every data, you have to even take care of your lines, next line. Okay. So what you can do is here, you can give a \R for your carriage return, and this for your next line. Okay. Dot get bytes. Okay. So your carriage return and the println, the next line will be taken care of. We'll save our program. Okay, I'll run my program once again. Java file write. Okay, I'll go on entering. I'll enter the same stuff so that you'll get to know the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. A few extra characters, and then I'll give in a hash, which means I'll stop. Okay, I will take back my notepad file. Okay, hope you can see the new output. Now my next lines have been taken care of.